Hello geometry students. Today's learning target is to write equations involving parallel lines and create a system of equations and solve that system. So there's going to be a lot of steps to this problem. The first step is to label the diagram. So angle 8 here, I have the blue dot, is 3x plus 5y. Angle 9, I'll mark that in red, is 22x minus 135. And angle 5 is congruent to angle 8 because their alternate interior angles is 10y minus 7. So there are three relationships in this diagram. The first one is angle 8 is congruent to angle 5 because they're alternate interior angles. The second one is the measure of angle 5 plus the measure of angle 9 is 180 degrees because they form a linear pair. And the third relationship is the measure of angle 8 plus the measure of angle 9 is 180 degrees because they are same side interior angles, which are supplementary. For solving these problems, you actually only need two relationships, so I'm going to use the first two that I wrote. So I know that 10y minus 7 is equal to 3x plus 5y. And then the second relationship is I know angle 5 and angle 9 add up to 180. So 10y minus 7 plus 22x minus 135 is 180 degrees. And for both of these problems, we want to rearrange them so the x's are on one side and the numbers are on the other. So if I look at the equation on the left, I'm going to subtract 10y from both sides. And I'll get negative 7 is 3x minus 5y. In the equation in the middle, if I were to rearrange this, I'll have 22x plus 10y, and now I'm going to add negative 7 and 135, and I'll get minus 142 is equal to 180. I'm going to add 142 to both sides, and I am using my calculator, so I'm going to get 22x plus 10y is equal to 322. And what we just created here is a system of equations. So I'm going to rewrite those. And for the blue equation, I'm going to put the x's first. So 3x minus 5y is equal to negative 7, meaning the variables on the left. And then the gray equation, 22x plus 10y is 322. Now if we were to add those equations, the y's will not drop out or add to 0. So what we talked about in class is you can multiply this equation by 2, and when you distribute, and I'm drawing these lines so everyone can see this, you will get 6x minus 10y is equal to negative 14. I'm just going to copy down the gray problem. 22x plus 10y is 322. And now notice, and I'm going to highlight this in yellow, the y's are opposites. So when you add these two equations, when you add down, you get 28x is equal to 322, take away 14 on my calculator is 308. And if I divide by 28, again I'm using my calculator, I get x is equal to 11. And now I still need to find y. So I'm going to take the blue equation, 3x minus 5y is equal to negative 7. I'll plug in 11 for x. So 33 minus 5y is negative 7. I'll subtract 33 from both sides. Negative 5y is equal to negative 40. And when you divide by negative 5, I'm going to write this here. You get y is equal to 8. So now we know x is 11 and y is equal to 8. And then the last step of this problem is to find angle 8. In order to do that, we're going to plug into the formula at the top of the page. So we're going to say 3 times 11 plus 5 times 8. Doing that on my calculator, I get 73 degrees. Then I'm going to plug in angle 9 is 22x and x is 11, minus 135. Doing that math on my calculator, I get 107. And then plugging in for angle 5, it's 10y, so 10 times 8, take away 7. And when I do that math on my calculator, I get 73 degrees. So the final answers for this problem is x is 11, y is 8, angle 8 is 73, angle 9 is 107, and angle 5 is 73.